It's like, that's like creating vision. If you're taking action to go along with it, you're creating vision. If you're not taking action to go along with it, you're mentally masturbating. And if you want to waste time, mental masturbation is not a bad way to do it. But if you want to achieve things, it's highly detrimental, because what happens in that instance is, since there's no limit on what you can dream about without acting, you dream about the things you don't even want. You just think you want them. You know, ask a person, if I gave you $10 million right now, tax-free, what would you do? They start off with shit like, well, I would pay off all my bills. Okay, fine. Your bills are paid off. Now what? I go on vacation around the world. I go out and party. I get myself a big car. Okay, you got all this shit that you want, all this stuff. What are you going to do? They don't know. How the hell are you going to build a life giving you what you want if you wouldn't be able to figure out what you wanted with $10 million in your hand? The answer is you're not gonna. So you have to think about what you really want. Figure out where you are in relation to that. What does the navigation look like to that point? And back to what we said earlier, the best way to get that map, at least rough drawn, find somebody already doing it and look at all the things they did to get there and do that. Think about it this way. Let's say you had no idea how to build a fire. And I didn't tell you how to build a fire. I didn't say, like, this is what you need to do. If you just watched me start a fire, well, I see what he's doing there. He's got some little things and some other little things, and he's putting those things together. He put a spark on it, started to burn. And when it didn't quite burn, he fanned the flame a little bit. And when it wind blew too much, he put a wind block. And next thing you know, dude had a fire. Maybe the first time you tried to make a fire, you would fail, but you would have a map. There's a system to making a fire. There's actually multiple systems, and if you follow any of them, you get a fire. Sometimes fires happen all by themselves. So when you follow a system, you're going to get a fire. But when you don't follow a system, if you do get one, you got lucky. And you might burn yourself or burn your house down because you didn't know what she's doing. So find that template to emulate and get to work on designing your own map. And start out with figuring out where you're at and be honest, because being honest is hard.